FPS is how players like Peterbot are able to win every tournament, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get FPS that will finally allow you to compete with these top tier players. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to join my Discord in the description. After you join my Discord server, you want to open the free tweaks category, and then you want to go into the video resources. Once you're in video resources, you're going to see how to fully tweak your computer. For gaming, you just want to download this file, and then click continue to download. Once it's downloaded on the PC, you just want to extract it and open it. The first 5 things we're going to do is going to be in here. So what you first want to do is you want to double click on this file, and then you want to double click on this, and it should open up restart point. You want to click on create, and then you want to name it something you'll remember. And then once you name it something you'll remember, I just click create. What this does is it just makes it so in case something happens to your computer, you can just always roll back to before you did the tweaks. Anyways, after you do it, just click close and then just click cancel. Then there should be a bar up here, and you just want to click fully optimize your PC. It should bring you back to the other page we were just in, and then you want to go on 2, which is Windows Update Blocker. You want to double click on this file, and you want to select disable updates, and I would recommend selecting protect services setting, and then you just want to click apply now. After that, just exit out, and then want to go to 3, which is keyboard delay. You want to right click on this and run this as an administrator, and this should automatically does the tweaks. This just disable things that are unnecessary, like disabling filter keys, toggle keys, sticky keys, and more. After it's done, this should pop up, and it should automatically close after you type something. Then you want to go back again, and you want to go to 4, which is mouse delay. You want to again right click and run this as an administrator, and it should instantly do the tweaks. All this does is set the IO and CPU priority to high, which in most cases give better FPS. After that, just click any button and it will automatically close. Then you want to go back, open up data size, and right click and run this as administrator. And in this tab, you will see high end, mid end, and low end. You want to determine if your CPU is either high end, mid end, or low end. If you don't know what your CPU is, just click T, and it should open up Task Manager. Once you're in Task Manager, you want to go into Performance. Once you open it, it should be right here, and it's going to tell you your CPU. So personally, mine is mid. So I'll just do 2, and it'll automatically do the tweaks. If you don't know what your CPU is considered, just type your CPU in the comments, and I'll tell you for you. Usually we're probably within 10 to 1 hour. After that, you just want to exit out. Next thing we're going to be doing is optimizing Fortnite settings. So what you want to do is you want to click on this icon. You just want to go into settings. For the first option, Windows full screen or full screen is perfectly fine. Usually full screen gives less delay but less FPS, while Windows full screen gives more FPS and more delay. And you're easily able to switch between monitors. This is personal preference, so the only thing I would say is not to have windowed on. Next, you want your resolution to be the same as your monitor. You want to make sure VSync is off, which does fix screen tearing but gives you a lot less FPS. Then you want to make sure your frame rate is the same as your monitor. I personally have a 240Hz monitor, so I cap it at 240 FPS. If you have anything higher than your monitor refresh rate, it might look like you have more FPS, but you won't even be able to see it, and you will be getting way more delay. For the rendering mode, obviously have performance mode, and for the brightness, I would recommend 150, but it actually does not matter, and so as everything in the graphics settings. When you scroll down, and you'll see 3D resolution. I personally have it on 82%. Anything under 70 is not recommended because it will make your game look very, very bad. This next setting you can't turn on. View distance barely affects FPS, so I would recommend having it on medium or far. I personally like it on far so I can see items. Textures low, meshes low, and if you're on an NVIDIA GPU, I would recommend having this on. And for the last setting in this section, I would recommend having report performance stats disabled. Then you want to go to audio. Sound quality, I would have it on low because I personally don't even hear a difference. Then in the game setting, you want to make sure this lighting option is turned off, and all replays are turned off unless if you use them. After you're done, just click apply and exit out. Okay, now that you're done with that, the first thing you want to do is you want to search up View, Advanced System Settings, and you want to open it. You're going to see a Performance tab, and you want to click on Settings. Then once you're in here, these are the default animations that they already have on. You want to click adjust for best performance, and then you want to turn on screen smooth edges of screen fonts, show thumbnails instead of icon on. Then you want to just click apply, and it should automatically start doing the tweaks. Then you want to click OK. Then next what you want to do is you want to search up settings. After you're in settings, you want to search up game mode, and then you want to click on game mode settings. You want to make sure this is on, and then you want to click on graphics. You want to have optimization for Windows games on, and you want to click down on here and make sure hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is on. You want to scroll down and you want to click add desktop app and find your Fortnite directory. After you find it, add it into the game and make sure it's the biggest file in that folder, or called Fortnite Quiet 164 shipping.exe. Anyways, after you do that, if you play on Windows full screen, make sure you have this on, and you want your GPU preference to be on the GPU that you have. Then you want to go to apps, installed apps, go through this list and see what apps you don't need. Then you want to exit out once you're done. You want to switch up core isolation. You want to make sure memory integrity is turned off. For the last thing we're going to do is going to be basic Fortnite tweaks. So you want to go on the start menu and you want to click switch up PowerShell. And then you want to run as an administrator. You want to type in this command and you want to click enter. You want to go into the tweaks config and then you want to click standard. The only things I would add to this is turning on disable recall, disable hibernation if you're on desktop, and if you're not on desktop, set hibernation as default. Put this on for laptops. You want to deblow edge if you have it. Then you want to go down Adobe deblow, prefer IP4 over IP6, and disable background apps. These are my settings. These are my custom preferences if you want to copy me. Then you're gonna see this button right here and you want to click run tweaks. Go back into your PowerShell window because you're gonna see all of it in here. Just wait for it all to finish. Anyways, when the tweaks are finished, it should pop up with this message right here, and then you want to click on the Windows icon and you want to restart your computer.